Yo, back on this one. Just to continue from the last video, I got this boost pipe finished up, got the segment welded in. That's close enough for the sorts of girls I go out with. And then I do actually need to add in a little Johnny for this to slip onto. And then this boost pipe over here is all done. Don't know what I'm going to do here, whether I'm going to attach this, like flare it out and attach it. I'm not sure yet. I also got the intake pipe all welded up, so that's good to go. And right now what I'm working on is getting a few things out of the way that I don't want in here, like the loom. And I'll probably get the intercooler out, although I'll probably put it back in for storage because it's a good place for it to stay, stops it getting damaged. I got to drop the coolant out of it so I can get rid of this bubble catcher and this crappy line. The plan will be probably to make some sort of a header tank in here, and I'll use the top section of the bubble catcher, so when you glance in the engine bay it still looks like it was like how it always was when it was originally came into the country, with the bubble catcher and that up here in the corner. So other thing I've got to do is get this alternator out and see if a CA18 sR32 alternator will do the job, because I've got one of them. Probably going to remove the battery tray. I'm not sure whether to put the battery in the back or not. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I haven't decided yet. Probably get a few other bits out of the way, like it'd be nice to get the inlet manifold off so I can tidy up everything underneath, get the rocker cover off, and both of those can be cleaned and painted. Yeah, so that's basically the order for the minute. It's just getting a few bits out of the way. And then I have actually got, I think I mentioned in the last video, I've got a couple of videos worth of footage. One's pretty much ready to upload, and then I've got another load of footage which is about 22 minutes, 23 minutes. I might actually break that down into a couple of videos rather than it being a long video. So I might give myself an early finish tonight and get home and get that done. Oh, one other thing I wanted to do is change the wastegate spring on that. Get a tiny bit more boost out of it. And yeah, screamer pipe's all plumbed in and starting to tune ignition a little bit, but yeah, it's going well. So this is where I've got to at the minute. As you can see, I've pulled quite a lot of bits out. I've got the radiator and intercooler. This is micro ECU and loom, which I'm going to repurpose. That's from the CG13. To be honest, the loom is probably almost good to go as it is, because it's got the same coolant temp, the same air intake, the same TPS, and yeah, I'd only need to change a couple of things. In fact, the injectors probably plug in as well, which is quite funny. Although I did change to this injector harness, so I'd have to find the old harness, which should be plug and play with the Nissan injectors, because that's what I had before. What else? Well, that's the sR20 loom, and that's the sR20 ECU. I think to use that ECU and loom I would need to use the igniter pack, or run an MX5 coil like I did here with the leads, which I don't want to do obviously. I'd rather run coil packs. I've got to get the inlet off and I've got to get the rocker cover off, but I'm probably going to leave them for now. It's got a proper retro HKS actuator on there. Anyone know what turbo that is? I don't know what it... Now let's see if we can get in there and see it. It's a bit blurry, but I think it says, I think it's an AR60, but when I got it I was led to believe that it was a disco potato, which is a GT 2860 RS, but I don't know, I'll have to get it off and have a proper look. And then as you can see, like the downpipe, I don't know if I'll leave that, I'll change it for a V-band, might just leave it, but from there onwards it's going to get changed because it hangs too low. What else is there? I think that's about it. I think that's about everything I've pulled out of it, and probably not going to do much more to it today. Just try and get on with the Viva. Then if you look under here before you go, you can see like all the seam sealer and under seals coming off in places, so I really need to get under and wire brush this whole thing. You see here that the roll center correction, well, the roll center correction happened over there. Look how rusty these are got. These are all like fancy arms that I made, IKEA formula tie rods and stuff. So I raised the front inner point about 35mm. The whole rack's moved up. You can see how low profile it is, and the rack moved forward 20mm or 25mm. And then to keep the anti-dive characteristics where I wanted them, I moved this point up. So basically the anti-dive when you get on the brakes is pretty much the same as what it would have been as standard, but then obviously the 200SX McPherson strut set up with sR32 calipers, and they're Driftworks Geomasters with Apex Gen 1 coilovers. Run the same coilovers on my Micra. Yeah, so I think now I've got to here, I'm going to close the bonnet down, shut the door, put all this stuff away, and I want to change a wastegate spring on the Micra before I leave today. But for the rest of the day I'm going to be working on the Viva, so I really need to get this thing gone because it's a pain in the bum. Like just these seats, I have to keep moving them around, I keep tripping over them, and all the parts for that car I've just got like stowed away in places, but need to get through the rot, get the thing running. Then it's going to be a case of like going through the whole thing for like brakes and bushes. So it's a massive project, like could be here for quite some time still, so I just need to pull my finger out, and hopefully next week I can just smash through it and have the majority of the work done, because it's just dragging on, and it's a bit of a problem because it was only supposed to be here for 2 weeks. But anyway, once that's gone, I can think about taking on some of the other work that people keep asking me to do, like endless amounts of fabrication on engine bays and stuff, which is what I'm actually interested in. So yeah, it's like one of them things, I'm struggling to get through it because I don't enjoy it, but then it drags, so I just need to get through it. Give me some moral support, guys. Need to get the Mini, need to get that gone and get my Mini here so I can put that engine in my Mini. But anyway, I've got too many projects, too many things apart, so need to button some things up. Probably call it a day on this video maybe, because if I get any more footage for that car I should probably include it into the other videos. So I think that's going to be it for today, and catch you soon, dudes. Oh yeah, quickly before I go, I'm going to make an AN6 adapter to bolt on here. I'm going to get an AN6 hardline adapter to go on there, which you can buy, don't think I've got any examples of here. And then in the back, I am most likely going to make a flat alloy plate with all my stuff in for the fuel pump and the sender, and just do it the same as that there for the most part. I think that'll be good. So yeah, that's it guys, catch you on the flip side.